We're in the middle of a tremendous industry transformation brought about because of flattening demand, increased pressure from regulators and policymakers, and of course competition from traditional competitors and from new emerging competitors. And we wanted to know, how can we help our utilities? So we began a series of research in which we interviewed 7,000 consumers, spoke to utility executives at more than a dozen utilities, and importantly looked at the data, looked at call center and churn data from more than 15 utilities in 3 countries. The research was really interesting. The findings from the research were really interesting. Number one, not surprising, customers do not love their utilities. Here in Italy and across the globe, roughly half of customers are satisfied with their utility. What was surprising was the second finding, which is that it isn't cost, it isn't reliability that's driving that dissatisfaction. Instead, it's customer service that's driving that dissatisfaction. Customers are just not satisfied with the experience of engaging with and interacting with their utility. That means when they move into their new home, when they pay their bill, when they deal with a call center representative, they're just dissatisfied. The utilities don't have the information and products that they expect in this 21st century. The third finding, which is very much related to the second, was that customers who have these bad experiences, customers who get a high bill and get a bill that is impossible to understand, customers who have a frustrating call with the call center, indicate a much higher likelihood to churn than customers who don't. These customers, in addition to being high likelihood to churn, end up being very costly customers to serve. That is to say, the customers who have a negative experience with their utility customer service are also customers who end up costing the utility a lot of money in OpEx as the utility tries to serve and maintain them. What's clear from this research is that utilities need to focus on their existing touch points with their customers. They need to focus on revolutionizing the existing relationship they have with customers. And during key moments of stress, key moments of anxiety, the moments that really matter to their customer relationships. Those moments include when a customer moves in and sets up an account, when a customer has a high bill customer coming, when a customer receives their bill, when a customer calls the call center. These are the experiences, these are the moments that matter to all customers, and we need to focus on revolutionizing them. So to talk about one of those in particular, one of these moments that matter, I want to talk about the billing experience. The billing experience today for a utility in Italy and elsewhere in the world, the customer receives a bill that's nearly impossible to understand. Even an electrical engineer can't make sense of it. The only thing they do understand is this is how much money they owe and this is where to send the payment. What the billing experience should look like is quite different, and we've begun to deliver this for our customers across the globe. Long before the bill arrives, a customer should be alerted if they're on track for a high bill. By email, by text, by phone, get a personalized message that lets them know it's only 10 days into the month, but because of the weather or because of their usage, they're on track for a particularly high bill. We've seen this with tremendous success, reduction in call volumes by 20% into the call center, improvement in customer satisfaction, and reduction in churn by giving customers a heads up that they're on track for a high bill. Not unlike the fraud detection from a credit card company calling me to tell me they wonder if it was really me who spent money on dinner last night in Milan, or the text message from the cell phone company telling you that you're on track to go over your data plan. But the billing experience shouldn't stop there. Of course, the bill itself needs to be transformed, and we're doing that now. Delivering a bill that doesn't just tell the customer how much money they owe, but explains where did the money go to, what percentage of their usage was it heating, what went to cooling, to lighting, so they can understand what are the big opportunities to help them save. And then lastly, of course, there will still be customers who call into the call center or visit a service center. The experience for the call center agents, and therefore the customers, is a miserable one today. When you call into a call center, the call center agent has nothing to tell you other than the bill is accurate, please send us the money. We want to change that. We're giving call centers representatives the tools and information they need to provide customers with much better information and insights about their energy use, to help them save energy, help them increase the likelihood they can pay their bills, and increase their loyalty and satisfaction with their utility. And on top of that, all of these touch points provide ample opportunities for the utility to offer new non-commodity, higher margin products and services to help their customers. And in delivering this information, they will be delivering those services to customers who are much more satisfied, much more loyal to their utility. Thank you very much.